What's going on, my PT peeps and my Walking Dead family? One Eye Bri back to talk about The Walking Dead, and I have some questions about Season 10. And I know we gotta wait until October, but they're gonna start filming Season 10 this Monday, May 6th. And I'm very excited to get some information about that. And like always, once I find out information, I share it with you guys. But spoiler warning for the series of The Walking Dead, Season 1 to Season 9. Comic stuff, if you're worried about spoilers, please stop watching as I don't ruin anything for you. Spoiler warning. Now, my first question is, what's up with the radio? Are we going to get some answers about the radio right away, or is it going to take some time about it? Who's on the radio? Is it Maggie, Georgie, Stephanie, Commonwealth, some other thing altogether? Jadis? Potentially, right? I hope it connects one way or another with the show, series, or the movies, or both. If there's a connecting point between the movies and the shows, maybe and possibly Fear the Walking Dead, that would be pretty cool. But also, I got questions about the love quadrangle, triangle, whatever you want to say here. Is Rosita going to have a boy, a girl? Is she going to have the baby already when we come back in Season 10? Possibly a little time jump. Most likely, I think we're going to get a time jump. Snow won't be seen ever again in the series. My other question is, will Rosita be a badass character ever again? And will she survive? Could she have the comic death of Lori at the prison? We don't know, but I can't wait to find out one way or another, and I hope to see Snow again, but I think it was just that one episode. As for Ezekiel, does he make it out alive? Does he ever get back with Carol? And I mean, I'm good either way. If he ends up with Carol or not, if he survives a couple episodes or the entire season. Like I said, I could go either way with Ezekiel. I could see him getting killed right away in the Whisperer War or surviving altogether. Also, what's going to happen with the kingdom? Will we ever see the kingdom again? And who would run the kingdom? Carol? I would think Carol, right, if Ezekiel's gone. But either way, the characters of the kingdom will probably be between Hilltop and Alexandria, but I wonder if we'll ever see the kingdom again. As for Negan, what's the future hold for Negan? Is his comic story arc coming with a certain someone? We'll talk about that in a second, don't worry. But will Negan be a big part of Alexandria and the Whisperer War? I do not want to see him anymore in the jail cell, as we got that storyline and we need to move forward one way or another, and I think Negan becomes a bigger part of Alexandria and the community, especially against the Whispers in the Whisperer War. But will Negan be connected with the father-type role to Judith? Now, Negan can never replace Rick, in my opinion, but if Rick's not going to be on the show, there's got to be some sort of lead male figure, besides Daryl, of course. But what do you think about Negan leading? As for Negan and his comic storyline, are we going to see that? Especially with Alpha. My comic fans, you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to spoil that for non-comic readers. But do you think that aspect comes to the show? And does it happen with Negan and Alpha? Or Daryl and Alpha? Or somebody else and Alpha? Would you want to see the Negan comic story arc come to the show? Basically where Negan goes and becomes a Whisperer and is connected with Alpha and Beta. I do want to see Beta and Negan fight. I don't want to see another rematch of Daryl and Beta. It would be pretty cool if Aaron got to fight Beta a little bit too, but we'll talk about him in a second as well. But who do you want to see fight Beta? As for Lucille, what's going to happen with Lucille? Is Lucille really gone? And I find it hard to believe that Rick and Michonne and everybody just left Lucille out in the woods here, well, in the field, to rot. Because Lucille is a symbol, and if they left Lucille out in the field, anyone could have came across Lucille and took her. And that's a big symbol of the Saviors and the Sanctuary, and they could have tried to rebound and regroup the Saviors. But what do you think Lucille is, and will we see her again? I personally think we'll see Lucille again in Season 10. As for Maggie, will we see her again in Season 10? The early word is that Angela Kang and Lauren Cohan, who plays Maggie, want to have Maggie back on the show. Might be for a couple episodes, maybe half a season, maybe a handful of episodes again. But I would like to see Maggie come back and run the Hilltop at some point. Would you? As for Michonne, what's going to happen with Judith, RJ, Alexandria, and so forth if and when Michonne leaves the show? Because the word is that Denai Guerrera, who plays Michonne, is done with The Walking Dead in Season 10. So we're supposed to get a handful of episodes, potentially in the first and second half of Season 10. So will Michonne last a half a season, a whole season? And who's going to run Alexandria? Is it Father Gabriel, the head of the council? Is it still the council approach? Aaron, Father Gabriel, Laura, Sadiq, a couple other people? I can't wait to find out. But what does the future hold for Aaron? Because I want to see Aaron be kind of a hybrid character. He's looking like Comic Rick a lot. He lost his hand, he's got a big beard, he's got the short haircut, and also he was taught some martial arts and how to defend himself from Jesus. So I really hope they give Aaron some martial arts fighting action sequences in season 10 and beyond. Will we ever see Winnie again? Now, it's kind of crappy if this character came and went in one episode, just like Michonne's friend and her kids. They were there for filler, they were there for a little backstory and the exes, and it would make sense if they brought the character around as a whisper or some sort of connection in season 10 and beyond. But I want to know, do you think Winnie comes back around? I hope so. I hate loose ends. And what happens with Magna's group? Do they all survive? Do some survive? I personally thought Luke or Kelly would be part of the Pike lineup, but that didn't happen. Connie and Daryl, could it happen? What about the PPP card? What about so many things? Jadis, Rick, the helicopter, the radio, Judith, Negan, Michonne, all these questions happening. What's going to happen for season 10 and beyond? And will we get a season 11 and or 12? I'm just thankful for season 10. It'll be here before you know it in October. Filming season starts in a couple days, May 6th. Let me know your thoughts. Post your comments and questions below that you have for season 10 and beyond. Thank you guys for watching. I truly appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Please hit that subscribe button, become a valued member of our PT channel, Walking Dead family. And remember, guys, with hard work, dedication, belief, and sacrifice, you can truly achieve your goals. Believe in yourself. You can do it. It's about love, support, staying positive, making memories. And as always, tell them Daryl.
Yo, we love you guys.